Oh, geez, it is live now. Very cool. All right. I think the audio should be okay on this. Or actually, let's do it this way. Okay, cool. So, I have a lot of things as usual. I wonder if anyone's going to join this, but, you know, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm going to start the Beanseeker, but I have to wait until people show up.
Yeah, it's private, right?
Yeah. Okay, so for anyone rolling in, this is the Beanseeker. We have a lot of stuff that we're dealing with. I've also moved the stand remote here because we're going to have Harry Kimoi, our good friend, do some latte art on the machine. But I thought it'd be fun to talk a bit about this thing. Honestly, haven't had a lot of time to actually explore this, so we're gonna do that together, guys. Okay, but this is the Beanseeker ice strip machine, which is fun to talk about. I'm gonna see if the audio is a little bit better. I don't know if this. I had to change the pattern on the microphone. So, Beanseeker C1, it's made by Kaleido. We got the manual here. Wow, very cool. And then what this is basically an ice drip machine. So if you've ever been to, like, you know, some of these cafes that do cold brew, they have, like, you know, all this ice in something and it just drips over coffee grounds. That's what this is. Except for this has an actual chiller in it and a fair bit of control in terms of what you can do. Mainly, we're talking, you can adjust your drips per hour, your mils per hour, your temperature, and also there's a scale in here. So I'm going to go and turn this guy on, and we're going to teleport back into the early 2000s. It's glorious. This really reminds me of Alienware. Those early Alienware PCs, we got those aesthetics right here. It's glorious. You know, this is just so funny. So basically my thought for this stream is I'm going to start this guy because this is going to take like an hour, and then we're going to have Harry do some latte art, and you know, we'll figure it out. That is the idea with this stream. Does it look like an NVIDIA GPU? Hey, this looks like a 3080, dude. A 40, like the new updated design. I didn't realize that. That's like, yeah. This does look like a NVIDIA GPU. If you rotate it, the kind of current shroud. No, look at this design, right? If you look at it here, it looks kind of like a RTX 3080, RTX 4080, 4090. All right. I wish I had one of those instead of this, but you know, that's a different story. It comes with a few things. We get filters. You get also more filters. I'm not too sure how to explain these right now, but basically, when we first opened this about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we did a few brews with it. I'll go into like the more closer settings as well, but you get these paper filters, and they are interesting. So this is actually like medical grade. It's kind of like an N95 mask, which is very funny. It is super cursed. Like if you touch this, it feels so cursed. Yeah, what does it say?
It says medical grade.
Hey, wait, you gotta come closer. You gotta come closer.
Well, look, it says medical grade filters.
Yeah, medical grade filters.
Yeah, it says medical use, more healthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's what the.
But it says it's good for V60.
Yeah, so it is a V60 shape as well.
Yeah, and you don't need to. You don't need a bleach.
You don't need a pre-wet.
Yeah.
So that's our quick. You know, this is your translation here. So you get this, and then you also get another set of filters here, which these are basically filters that sit on top of the V60. So in this example, this comes with kind of a V60 shaped carafe here. It looks like this. Very cool. And you take your paper filter like this, and you're supposed to take, you know, if you open this, can I get a LaCroix as well? Thank you. We went and picked up some LaCroix and milk before we came back here. You know, we got our paper filter like this. Wow. You take it and you stick it into here. And then you put the grounds in here, and then you take one of these and you stick it on top, and it kind of acts like a dispersion screen. So, thank you. LaCroix, lovely. Which flavor this is? Peach pear. It's a great flavor. The filters are kind of funky. I've been using standard Hario or Sybaris filters with mine. Ooh, very interesting.
So someone has one?
Yeah, this is Aaron in Arizona. He's friends with Kim Hawk.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we got 10 viewers. Let's go. I can say whatever I want. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how it works. I've found around 20 grams works pretty decently in here, but let me kind of go and look and show kind of the closer settings into here, and then we will go and start this, and then we'll do some latte art, because this is going to take probably 30 to an hour for us to make a single brew, because that is, you know, it's slow drip iced coffee. So if we take a look closer here, let's see if you guys can see this. Beanseeker C1. We have a bunch of different settings, and I'm just sweating. It's so hot in here. Oh god, it looks like shit. Can you not put that on the Bay Area group?
No, this is
yeah, you can put
story.
You can put on your own story. Okay, so we have a few different settings, and they give you a little pen here, like a stylus. You know, we've really gone back in time. You know, 2000s, early 2000s Alienware PC with the RGBs, and we got this. So this touchscreen, maybe this is my unit, but you know, you don't want to touch it with your hands, because
It's not a real touchscreen. It's
yeah,
more like a...
yeah, it's like a resistive touchscreen.
Yeah, right. Of like the PDA.
Yeah, it's like an old school PDA. It's old school. So you take this and you can adjust a bunch of settings here. We have our extraction volume, which is here. Basically, the extraction volume, from my understanding, is just whatever the output scale weight is. So it's not, you know, so if I try to calculate my yield, you just need to keep in mind that this is the total, like the actual weight of the coffee out. That's from what I've experienced. So if you're trying to brew like a 1 to 15, you might want to actually, you know, compensate and actually adjust your scale weight for whatever that is, because it will do the true value. So you know, obviously coffee gets retained in water. So that's that. Then there's a flow rate, which is milliliters per hour. So that is the, just, you know, how much water you want to put over the better grounds in an hour. You can go, I believe, all the way down to, also this is not the most accurate thing in the world, but you can kind of hear this. We can go all the way down to 50 mils per hour, all the way up. Let me set this here. All the way up to, I can't hold it either. All the way up to, where does this go? To 600 mils an hour. So, you know, if you're trying to do a 20 to 300, it's going to take a while, even at 600 mils per hour. I think generally around 300 mils has been pretty fine. But again, it kind of depends on what coffee you're doing and so on and so forth. So Basically, I think the way to do this is I'm going to do a 20-gram dose in the stock paper filter here. And I'm going to actually set this guy here to be about 275. So it's actually going to be around a 1 to 15 ratio, but it's going to give me a true value of 275 out because there's a scale here that actually is pretty sensitive. I'm touching the scale, not bad. And then also you have your water temperature, which I can totally adjust here. I've just found setting it to the lowest temperature possible makes it kind of the most interesting. I don't really, but it goes from, I believe, 0, well, targets 0 Celsius all the way up to 1 Celsius. Sorry, not 1 Celsius, 10 Celsius. Yeah, so, yeah, like Aaron's been doing 300 mils. I'm going to set this guy to 300 as well. But as you see, I've been moving this around, and the stylus is very inaccurate in terms of actually giving me what I want. And you can see it's already kind of bent. It's already getting bent. So, you know, anyway, that's aside the point. Now, let's actually kind of make some coffee. Go back here. So what you do is there's also a tube on the back that you feed you feed your water source into. And should we use AeroPress filters, or do you guys want to do, like, what do you guys want?
Let's do AeroPress.
Okay, we're not. I kind of don't really like the stock filters, so we're gonna use the AeroPress filters. I don't. Do they fit? They're the same size.
They said it's the same size.
They're not the same size. A little bigger. I have smaller filters. Okay, I'm just using stock filters.
So whatever covers better, right?
Yeah. So, well, yeah. I guess if I'm doing a 20-gram dose, you want it to cover. So basically, the idea is like you have the grounds of coffee in here. And then this covers it, and this acts like a shower screen and saturates the other parts of the coffee. So anyway, let's do 20 grams of some coffee. I guess I'll do, what's a good coffee? I'll do Latte. I'll do La Palma El Tucan from, this is the, should be a Gesha, I think, Hero series from Hydrangea. It is
That's expensive.
It's a lovely coffee, but it should hopefully taste good on cold brew. I'm also using about a pour-over grind size.
Are you supposed to use pour-over grind size? I think.
Yeah.
Wait, let's look at the manual.
Oh, you can look at the manual if you want.
Yeah, that's what I want.
How did we mess up last time? It was because it was 2 course?
Yeah, we want 2 course. So I've been grinding a bit finer for this guy.
This is grind the coffee powder.
Grind the coffee powder. I have found grinding slightly finer has actually resulted in pretty good brews.
Or you using
I'm gonna use Apollo. Well, I guess I could use SSB cast. I don't know. Okay, we'll use SSB cast. Why not?
Just use it's a lot quicker, right? We want to speed up the time.
Why is it Apollo at all?
What?
Why should you use the Apollo at all?
Because the Apollo makes good tasting coffee. All right, I got my 20 grams.
That's great.
It's great. Okay, so we take this. This is an arduous process of making cold brew. Take our 20 grams. Gonna pour that guy in there. It's hard to show you guys here, but I'm gonna try to level it. So, you know, got my grounds. And then I'm gonna take paper filter. Wow. stick this guy right up top here. So it's kind of like sandwiches everything in there. So whenever water drips onto here, it should theoretically suck to the sides here and then go all the way down. Kind of looks like this. All right, put that guy there. And then now, I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna hit start.
What's your flow rate?
I'm doing 300, 275, 300.
Oh,
and
so it'll take an hour.
yeah, it'll take about an hour. And you can adjust the distance of, you know, the angle of this and so on and so forth. The scale down here, we'll zero it out. And I'm gonna see if I can move you guys out here so you guys can see the side. You guys can see exactly how this works.
Alright, see you guys.
What?
Alright, we're gonna get lunch now.
Oh yeah. Now let's leave. It's gonna take us an hour for this. Is it going? It should be going. Okay.
Slow, right?
Yeah. So
Oh.
here's what's happening is the temperature is dropping because I set it to 0 to try and get it the coldest possible. Because I just think like that results in a super smooth cup, even though you can have like very fruit forward coffees, but it's in the context of cold drip, and it is very, very smooth and sweet. So first of all, the temperature is going to this temperature that I set, which is 0. So this is becoming cold here on this side. And then what should happen is then we're gonna start getting the first drips here. It's a bit hard to show you guys.
Yeah.
And then and then once this is going, because it's going to take an hour, we'll do some fun latte art stuff.
Joe says you might need to stop and 0.
You already zeroed it.
Yeah, I did 0 it. I think it is going. The fan is going here. All right, I'll 0 it again and I'll hit start. There we go. Now I'm hearing the pump running. All right, there we go. It's hard to see here, but we're getting our drops of water over. Here, let me switch this guy to like manual focus, I think. So there you go. There's our ice strip occurring. And, you can obviously do things like agitation and so on and so forth and treat this kind of like a V60. But honestly, this brewing method is insanely forgiving. It does kind of integrate a lot of the flavors together, and you get like a very, it's a cold dripped cup. So generally speaking, things are going to be okay. But yeah, we're going to let that run now, and we're going to do latte art, because this is how long this takes. So yeah, but pretty much that is the gist of getting you this style of coffee. It's really nice to just be able to set your settings and, dial in from there, let it run, and then you will have cold brew later. Hopefully by the end of us doing some latte art stuff, this will be tasting good. The challenge with this is actually dialing it in. For one, it is a very forgiving brewing method, so it's hard to mess up. But at the same time, if you definitely grind too coarse or you definitely grind too fine, you will need to spend basically another hour of your time to redo this. But it's very hands-free. It's very, very simple. As this starts to go and we actually get water dripped into here. I will show you guys how it's coming out there. But all right, let's go do something else now. All right, now Harry can do latte art.
I'm regretting my decision.
Why are you regretting your decision, dude? You're real.
I'm just here to practice. Hi, guys.
Yeah. He's here to practice.
Oh, I've done zero art this week. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. We stacked some things here for fun.
Come on, man, don't knock it over.
Knocked it over.
I will use beans and make art out of the beans and milk.
Wow.
Let me go grab the milk.
Here, we'll use this Intelli coffee because Brian doesn't drink it.
I drink other Intelli coffee. I bought it because the bag was cute. So this is, for those guys joining, this is a cold brew machine. A simple way to explain is this is the Beanseeker C1. It's a ice strip machine, so it basically cools down the water that we're running through here. There's like a little, it's cooling down the water through a chiller of some sort, and then it drips it over here in a pretty steady, or whatever rate you want to set it to, given the limits of what this can do. What we've done is we have 20 grams in here. We want 275 weight out, and we are dripping at 300 mils per hour. So this flow rate is very, very slow. What's cool with this is we can use any sort of dripper we want that can fit in here. Oh, do you want to use the time mower?
It's like right here.
Oh, here, let me plug it in.
No.
And then while we wait, we're going to have Harry do some latte arts.
I'm just practicing.
Practicing.
What's the basket size?
What?
What's this basket size? For this big
35. Or 30. I just do like 20. I just do like 25 or something. You don't want to use the DF83?
Set it up.
So yeah, it's going now. We have about 6 grams in the carafe. It's a bit hard to see because the color that they chose for the carafe is. I'm gonna take you guys off the camera, off the tripod. The color that they shipped the carafe with is this kind of smoke color, but.
RDT.
RDT bottle.
Oh, it's over there. Set it, yeah.
So this is what's cool with this is, so I took the camera off the tripod so you guys can actually see. We have the liquid dripping through a single center there, and I can obviously move this. I can, if I have a flat bottom dripper, that's really cool. You can also adjust the flow rate of this, and then the water will drip through here, and there is our cold drip.
What's the espresso setting on this?
Like 1 or 2. So the nice thing about this is this gives you that ice drip style of, cold drip flavor profile, but it is insanely dummy proof. For example, I don't have to worry about my ice, my ambient temperature too much with like something like ice, or like, how cold my ice cubes are, because this is just chilling the water through here. So it's a little more convenient in that sense. Set it, forget it. I have been able to create some really nice sweet cups of coffee. Obviously, they're not as vibrant or juicy as something like an iced pour over, or brewing it hot and cooling it down. But this is a much more interesting, like it's a very rich and smooth cup here. And if you use very interesting coffees, like we're using a La Palma Gesha, that's really nice coffee in here, you get a very, I would say, refreshing but smooth cup through this. So it's quite nice in that sense. Also, you can turn off the RGB if you were curious. Or the blue light. You're a latte artist.
I regret using the grinder now. Those are 83.
The 83 is on the rack over there. But yeah, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait an hour or until this is done, and then we're gonna go and go and taste it. But otherwise, Harry's gonna try to show us his latte art skills.
My practice session. Caleb's watching. I'm still kind of under caffeinated, and I gotta wait an hour for that coffee.
Hey, you could pull a shot of something.
No, we have coffee. We were making coffee already.
We had a lot of pizza.
I had 3 slices of New York slice. It's a lot of pizza. Oh, this coffee kind of light though.
Which coffee is this?
The Intelligentsia Summer Solstice blend. It's not even summer anymore. Have you even made this coffee before?
I haven't. It was really pretty. The bag was pretty, so I bought it.
Right. Every machine is different, and this portafilter is freaking hot right now. Did we get this?
You got this.
Did I have the band that's in it?
It's not gonna lock in fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
I
fine.
got this beautiful scale that I'm using from
beautiful scale? What?
from the Gevi. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. Let me just slip this shot. Error.
The number's too high.
Just like the TDS. Do I just eat?
No, you want low pressure. Because you want crema.
Wait, don't you want pressure for crema?
Yeah, but you don't want flow rate to be so high. Okay, you can up the flow rate now.
I'm gonna go for 9.
So Harry's gonna try practicing latte art, guys, while we let the Beanseeker run.
It's gonna take about an hour for the Beanseeker. Look at beautiful crema. Another 25 in, 53 out.
Yeah. All right. Crema.
So much.
All right, you gonna be a latte artist?
Exactly. Oh no.
Did you just pour all of it in? Oh no.
That's just half.
No, there's no way he's putting all of it.
The milk. I need a pitcher.
Oh,
You got pictures? Handleless? Okay.
He's used to WCAM.
Damn.
No, what do you mean, damn?
Damn,
Hey,
son.
Miss me with that fellow Eddie though. Oh, I should have brought my pitcher. Well, I did bring my pitcher, but I didn't bring my 12-ounce pitcher.
Yeah, so we went over the Beanseeker because that's what we were doing earlier, is just like covering what this guy is. We started a brew because it's gonna take an hour. We've been streaming for a bit now, and we're only at 34 grams in the carafe. I have found that I like grinding finer for this. We're gonna see how that is, and we're gonna let Harry do his latte art stuff.
I need a towel or whatever for this.
There is a towel here.
Is that one?
Yeah, I got a towel for you.
No, thank you. Gotta keep the steam on clean. Need steam milk.
Oh yeah, and I can also talk about my other coffee stuff if people are curious, but
no
we'll
one's
see.
serious.
No, everyone's curious. Everyone's curious about how good you are at latte art now.
I'm not curious about that either. That's a fat bubble.
Uh-oh.
I should have brought my other pitcher.
Dude, you know you were gonna do the latte art, man. You should come prepared.
I'm doing it the Brian Collins style. Just bring only half of the stuff you need to bring. What should I pour? Tulip or Rosetta?
I don't know. Pour whatever you can pour. You're good at this. Barista, by the way. Oh, let's go. We have a design. All right, that's a start. That's
like
that's
the
the
prettiest
first.
thing I've poured in a long time.
Not
I
bad.
did like a half Rosetta.
You didn't commit. He didn't commit fully.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Oh,
All right, we got
I'm
one.
gonna take a photo of it.
He's trying to take a picture of it. Damn, Harry's a latte artist. Okay, that's pretty good. He has more coffee. He can keep going. We are at
I need a second cup.
we're at
Oh, yeah.
45 mils, 45 grams in here.
Give me the BPM. I can do 2 in 1 round.
What do you mean 2 in 1?
Oh,
No,
two
I'm
off
gonna
of
take
one
you
shot.
guys off the tripod again, so we can
No.
we can get close up to this.
Give me
To the cinematic universe of Harry pouring latte art. But anyway, here's it's still going, which is great. It also will beep. I tell you when you're done. But yeah.
the.
All right. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I do like this steam on a lot.
Okay, there's no air. What's going on?
That's good, right?
There we go.
Wait, he switched pictures.
Yeah, because he has to.
I can pour them both. So I don't have to clean it.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It is going.
Look at this lack of crab in this one.
Dude, you didn't
You
didn't make your espresso correctly for this.
Will I get art? Who knows? Like I'll try to come in for Rosetta on this one.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Nice Rosetta.
I
Let's
poured way
go.
too hard.
Yeah, you poured it way too fast at the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all at least look cool.
All right, we got 2 right there. Oh wait, I gotta move this package out of the way so I don't dox myself.
Alright, you move this.
Yeah, let's take it.
Oh. All right, we got 2.
Alright.
Let's go.
Wait. Now I gotta do is take another photo.
That's a nice Rosetta there.
Yeah, that's totally Rosetta.
This one turned out nice.
Yeah, that was like a half
You
Rosetta star.
got like a lot of nice detail there.
I hope
Alright.
Caleb is proud of me.
Yeah, Caleb, are you proud? If he's watching this.
He tuned in at the start. Oh my god.
Okay, so 57. Okay, all right. Harry's gonna go throw these away, and we're gonna go and do some more.
What coffee did you use for this?
Let me tell you.
You can drink it. That's drinkable.
Give me, leave
Yeah.
the
Try it. That
Leave
should
the
work.
one.
That should. Here, wait. Let me get a sip of that. All right. So you guys back up.
Oh, I understand the nerves now.
I feel okay.
Yeah, I can make coffee. Blind dial, by the way.
Oh, Caleb, dude. This guy poured some beautiful latte art.
I found your table. Look.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
See?
this is too short.
See the color?
Yeah, it's blue.
Yep. Mr. Caleb. No, this one. We need a.
I should just pull I'm gonna pull China Letty for us while we wait.
Oh, okay.
Or
No, yeah,
I did a shot of this. Now that was
okay,
great.
Okay, you should try it. Do like a 1 to 3, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get your spirit fast.
Yeah, I have another portafilter. Okay, we might as well brew this guy while we wait for Harry because he's taking his sweet ass
What do
time.
you mean? You don't want me to just do back to back?
Okay, where's your other portafilter?
It's somewhere around.
Is it this one, the red one?
No. Oh, that probably should.
Well, there's another one here, right? Is it this one? No, that's.
No, that is not. Oh, I found it.
Is Is this the flare one?
No, this is a Sanrio.
Oh, okay. But that's not bottomless.
No, it doesn't need to be bottomless.
I thought about my picture too.
Quick start guide.
Didn't bring my picture. You're not chilling your coffee enough.
Okay, I can chill my coffee after. So, actually, before we pull stuff, we might as well take a break from our. So we have a sponsor segment sponsored by myself. I have another bag somewhere here. Where's my other bag?
This one, right?
I got these two.
Oh, okay.
You know, sponsor segment myself. Yeah, so those of you guys who tuned into the other live stream, I'm doing a little coffee project where we basically work with some roasters in Asia. We take their roasting profile and try to recreate it here. And the coffees are roasted in San Jose. And, you know, I want to thank everyone who's already ordered. We have two really fun coffees from two different roasters with different roasting profiles. One is Mute and one is Desolate. Mute is from Macau and Desolate is from Taiwan. These are both fun honey processed coffees. They will taste entirely different in terms of roasting style than what you might have experienced before. Very sweetness focused. I can totally drop a link in the chat if you guys are curious. But, you know, hey, it's for the photos, man. It's for the photos. They look great on the photos. But yeah. Just something I've been working on. So, hey, it's a Beanseeker quick start guide.
Look at all this footage still has.
That's open?
It's coffee.
Oh.
But yeah, okay. So this is still gonna go. Harry's gonna keep doing latte. We're gonna go pull some China coffee, and then
Well, the China Latte.
yeah, we're gonna pull China Latte. So. Also want to thank you guys for watching that video. Bill and I had like a real great time making that video, and we might as well brew some of it up for you guys.
It's my,
Yeah, it's yours.
oh, you can do your thing first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine. I'm waiting for you to.
You
Clean?
need,
Yeah,
you need to get out.
Yeah, you
no,
can-
no,
yeah.
he has a different portafilter.
yeah, I have a different portafilter.
You need to get out of the. No.
Yeah, so you can knock it into this guy if you want.
Or you putting it in your way. Better than the one Robert has.
Gotta heat up the portafilter. But yeah, it's this coffee, which I've really enjoyed. It is a Yunnan Catamore. It is, you know, smells basically like Latte Bermudez, which is insane. It's also roasted by a Japanese roaster called Glitch. So we're gonna pull this guy. We can pull it into a Glitch cup as well. So we got the true parity to the true pairs. I would just use. Where did the timer scale go?
You didn't hear?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna grind this on the flat max.
Huh?
Alright, you can do your latte stuff while this
How's
grinds.
he gonna do that?
We have a dual boiler here, man. We can,
It's gonna take long. Well, he needs to pull a shot too, right?
yeah, you can pull a shot.
That's okay. We have so much time.
Yeah, we're only at 90 grams here, by the way. We have 100 like to go. Or, no, 190 to go.
Okay, the question is, can we make it faster by grinding finer and having less output.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think the strength of this tastes so much better when you're actually grinding it fine. At least that's my experience so far.
I'm gonna send Caleb my latte art.
No more descent.
No more descent.
No more decent. Oh. Oh, what made you want to decide to try a China coffee?
No more decent. Well, the decent's in the suitcase because I take it out for events. The San Remo is just a much better machine for steaming, and when we have someone like Harry, he's trying to do some latte art stuff, this makes a lot more sense. And then the second question is, what made you decide to try China coffee? I don't think they have a strong / well reputation in the coffee bean industry. So I think it is really I think basically my interest with Chinese coffee is that I think for me as someone who is much newer to the industry, I haven't been around long enough to have seen, like, for example, say Colombian producers make big changes in what they're doing and like elevating the coffee of their elevating the quality of their coffee. People who've been in the industry 5, 10, 15 years have actively seen how producers have used processing to make their coffee better. This is something that I just haven't. Oh wait, it's not this one.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. No, don't use this. This is an MSI one. It's gonna blow up.
No, it's fine.
It might blow up, dude.
No,
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's fine. We just have battery life on the laptop still. We have a whole hour and a half. So, but anyway, basically, like the thing that I've observed just in such a short period of time, in 2-3 years, we see producers in China using a lot of.
There's just one producer.
Well, we have producer. There are a few of them doing like processed coffees. This specific one is
But
by
the
one,
ones are,
right?
like, not too good.
Yeah, but it's like the fact that they're trying stuff, right? So like, I think it's very interesting to kind of like see improvement actively happen in a short period of time.
But it's like rescued the fact that the terroir is bad.
Yeah, and the fact is, like, the terroir is not that great, and it actually is improving. Okay, we have a super chat. Let's go. Eddie's Edits. Is it worth getting a niche 0 in 2023? Cheers from Canada. Love the channel. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, it depends. I think today there are... I don't want to say the niche 0 is old. I just feel like there are a lot of really great contenders on the market today when it comes to providing a chocolate flavor profile. And I think some grinders do things a little bit better now. For example, I think the Timor Sculptor 64S provides you the chocolate experience, but also you can end up brewing slightly lighter roast coffees, and you have that you have that flexibility. Also, the grinder is a little bit better for filter. Same thing with like that Gevi Grindmaster. Same thing with a lot of the DF64s. The challenge with all of those grinders is those grinders are not as nice to use. The Niche 0 is literally the most boring grinder in the world because it just works every single time. You put coffee in, you don't RDT, it just... Harry's gonna... You can pull a shot of this.
How am I pulling this?
It's 18, pull it to 54, pull it fast.
All fast or pre-infuse?
You can pre-infuse slow, like 1-2 bars.
Yeah.
And then when you see the first few drops, and you can then like ramp it all the way up. So I feel like the Niche 0 is just like very standard across the board, right? You want chocolate, you want big body, you want stuff that's great for milk drinks, and more so you want a grinder that is stupidly reliable. It works. It just works forever. I have had 0 problems with mine. I've had it for 3-ish years now. I don't use it all that much given my coffee preferences, but I think I think the Niche 0 is a pretty standard choice across the board. But Niche Duo now,
There's a Niche Duo.
There's a Niche Duo now. I say the 0 is still the best for like your medium dark, milk drinks. Cups. Where did our cups go?
No, we watched.
Oh
we watched all
yeah.
of them.
You can you watch them. Okay, so this is our. For example, this coffee, which is a very lightly roasted processed coffee that has like a lot of fruit notes, it probably wouldn't render that well on a niche 0. You know, if you have a DF64, if you want to experiment with another grinder profile, a different grinder profile, I would suggest a burr swap. If you have the stock burrs,
Oh, but he had a DF64 already.
yeah. I mean, if you have the stock DF64 burrs, I would try looking at maybe something like SSP, multi-purpose.
But he's drinking most espresso here.
Yeah, but if you want to try something different,
Oh, I see.
right? If your goal is to try something different and you don't want to spend, you don't want to drop like another $500 on a grinder, $700, depending on whatever you're doing, just get some new burrs. Those would be very fun.
Oh, this guy here.
Key Mark II, I honestly have not kept up with it. I think they fixed a lot of the usability problems with the key. But
Well,
if they still use the same Mazers...
Not the usability, it's the motor.
Yeah, the motor and the feeding. They fixed those.
The
Like
motor is
the
1250,
catch, yeah, they fixed the problem with that.
They changed the magic tumbler too, and
Yeah.
the feed thing.
Yeah, but if it uses the same burrs, I'm not interested. I hate those burrs. I hate Mazer 83 Conicals. I think they're terrible.
Well, what about the? Well, aren't the duals and
No, the Duo is a flat.
I know.
Flat 83, good.
Yeah, but-
Conical 83,
They're
bad.
gonna all have similar problems.
Yeah, you could save up and get a EK43S or an EG1. Personally, I like Cafetech the most out of all of these. Cafetech is my favorite.
This guy has a 01 on pre-order.
I do have a option of P001 on the way, but that's
No, it's not P. There's no P. here.
01, whatever it is.
Log
shit,
on.
is there water in there?
Log on. But well, 43 is not too good for stock is not too good.
You get the one with the most crema in it.
Who? Me? Oh.
No.
Me? Oh yeah, I get the one with most crema in it. Oh, that's this coffee. So as you see here, not a lot of crema. This is Chinese coffee. This is. What do we think? What does it taste like? Does it taste like Latte?
I taste like the terroir. I taste the
You taste the terroir? So that's the thing, is processing can only take some of these Yunnans so far.
Yvonne definitely tasted the terroir.
I think you pushed it too fast. I think you pushed this coffee too fast.
Well, he wasn't having it. He's not having it.
Dude, I think you're just bad at making coffee. I just pulled a shot of this the other day, did not taste like this.
You just told me to pull a shot.
Alright. It's bitter as hell. Or like, that tastes like the Yunnan terroir. It's not that sweet.
You can pull another one.
Skill issue. Okay, well let's keep doing some latte.
Well, we can alternate. No one actually cares about my latte art.
Yeah, you're on camera. I hope they make a Yunnan anaerobic natural. There are actually a lot of those.
There's a lot of those.
There are a lot of anaerobic naturals. Sorry.
Okay.
They already do a lot of anaerobic naturals. Rabbit Hole, I think, currently has one.
But they don't taste too good.
But yeah, but
Well,
the past ones haven't been that good.
Yeah, but we don't know. Well, we don't know about the current one, but
Yeah.
the past one is not too good.
So the interesting thing with, so again, like,
Oh, well.
they have to tap into processing to cover up some of the terroir taste, right? That's like the challenge. I had this coffee, I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna link in the chat, guys.
There it is.
You are getting flavor notes like almond, right, for in this type of thing, because that's, even though it's a lighter roast, like, it's a challenge where it's like, if the lighter you go, from my understanding, it's like, you're gonna get more of the terroir flavor, or the green coffee flavor, and sometimes that might be, those like almondy or chocolate notes. In this coffee that we had, with at least with the way it was pulled, you know, a lot of that almond and, you know, like kind of the Yunnan Catamore flavors, what you would associate with them, are coming out. But there is this additional layer of yeast processing that you're tasting. It has that sweetness, it has that acidity, and I think that is what's really interesting. But definitely like to, you know, down to chat about any of that stuff. I think it's a very fun topic to chat about. Harry's gonna show us more latte art skills.
Sure.
By the way, we're at 146 grams on the Beanseeker, so probably another 30, 40 minutes before we have the full brew of this.
I still need more coffee. It's like pretty warm here. It's like super hot this weekend.
Yeah, it's like 90s. It's been really, really hot, so, you know, hopefully that doesn't mess up our Beanseeker brew. But basically, like, what's really cool about this is cold, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a chiller that's happening here. It's around 2 Celsius, so I think that could be even colder if our ambient temperature was colder. But yeah, it's pretty much just gonna keep going and going and going.
And so was I supposed to pull that shot at like 5 bars?
Yeah, I think you should have went to like 5. I think the exit flow rate was a little too high, which is why some of that bitters came out. Because also the water here doesn't cover up that.
I can't judge that well since I'm not used to your machine in terms of flow rate.
But yeah, I would just pull these guys slow. You know, get the crema.
What do you mean? You said in the save video, no crema.
Yeah, but you're doing latte art.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought crema comes from higher pressure though. High pressure.
Yeah, but pay attention to you can pay attention to the actual
flow rate.
Yeah, like your flow rate. Because there's 2 pressure values here. This is your actual pressure, and this is what you're targeting. You know,
Yeah.
your.
That was slow. So I can still grind finer because my flow rate's at like 3.
Yeah, you could grind finer.
But with pressure profiling, I'm able to control this.
Yes. There's your crema.
Some crema.
Real gamer here, dude. Doing the latte art.
I'm sure Brian can support better art than I can.
I could try it later.
Well, when's the last time you poured art?
I already remember. Maybe like 5 months ago.
At a cake barn event?
Maybe. All right, let's see it.
My
Let's
goal
see
is to
it.
beat Brian Kwan at latte art. You already beat
You
him.
probably already beat me a latte. I'm terrible.
Not when I blow big bubbles like that. Use a little bit more. Silk.
All right, that looks good. That looks good. And you know, we're here at 164. We still got more to go. I forgot to have the stabilization turned on here, so there's a little shaky footage. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, Rosetta-ish.
Rosetta-ish. Not bad. He still got some more. You can keep going. You can keep going.
I'm just happy I can make the milk look nice here. Got one more try on that.
I think, okay, we have a question about Yunnan. Okay, Tom is asking, if you don't mind me asking, because Yunnan and Mexico are latitudinally similar on the map, 28 degrees north, and they both have high altitude. I would say the processing is very different between the regions. I don't really know.
No, isn't this connected to the other one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I think it feels like Mexican producers probably have had a head start over Chinese producers in terms of greens.
Oh, no, but they both can do anaerobic.
Yeah, both can do anaerobic.
I just think that it's like the problem is like the dirt, right?
Yeah, the terroir is different.
Yeah, very
but very different between Mexico and China.
And like they used, then like the China one, it used to be farmland before, anyways. So
Yeah.
I feel like it could be like over farmed, like.
It could also be.
Yeah.
I just don't think a lot of the Chinese producers are like that developed.
They also like care a lot about cost, so they want to bring down. They might.
That's why they're using Catamore.
Yeah, they're using.
Yeah, and like you have very cheap Catamores, like very cheap varietals like Catamore. You know, you don't have like Geishas.
No, let's not try this.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to try that shit.
Chinese Geishas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Milk is a little thin.
It's looking good. It's looking good until the end.
Milk is so thin.
And we're at 176 on the Beanseeker. So, you know, for those guys who've been hanging out, you just hang out here. The Beanseeker does take a while to brew. Obviously, I could expedite this by just turning up the numbers, but it is, we haven't touched this entire time. We've just let this sit here. It's been making us our coffee.
Alright, what coffee do you want that next?
How about this? How about this distillate?
All right, we can brew some distillate.
Yeah, that one?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I haven't had any of these
Is that
ARP
distillate?
coffees
Yes,
yet. Why would I want to
Oh,
buy
I
it
see.
already? Yes.
This is even enough for him to make one.
Yeah, for an espresso. Okay. All right, we have requested from the good friends here to brew some of this. So this is a roaster in Taiwan called Distillate. This coffee to me really reminded me of drinking milk tea, which we did get last night, by the way. But it's very interesting to taste Asian roasting styles. Very different roasting approach. I would really say again the focus of sweetness is it's a very big focus on sweetness. So the way I would describe this is like a lot of American coffee, or not American American light coffee, American, Western roasting styles bring up the acidity up front. When you sip something, give me the acidity, give me the juice. Whereas I taste a lot of Asian roasting styles, even Japanese roasting styles, sweet, integrated acidity. Where that acidity exists is very different. There could be a buildup. It could be a lot different. You could experience it in a lot different areas on your tongue. The distillate kind of like coats my entire palate, and it is super silky, super rounded. Really reminds me of something like milk tea. It is goofy, especially on espresso. So but we have a request of making some on espresso, so that's what I'm gonna do. Use my dosing cup. Oh, there it is. This coffee is so good, I'm drinking up a lot of it. But, you know, I've been drinking so much Say that it is really refreshing to taste a very different roasting style. You know, this is not as light as something like Say, right? But it is a light roast. You know, you can have light roast coffee that is not super acidity forward. Very interesting. And let me see if I can link this guy in the chat. I'm trying to update the website so there's more details on it, but this is the coffee that I'm pulling right now. Because we had some folks ask about it. And the flavor notes on this, if you're curious, are orange, oolong tea, eucalyptus, and black currant. Very sweet notes.
The last one?
Yeah, oh well, they were bad. Where are we at now? Right, 201 out of 275. Can finally get my coffee soon.
Watch it taste terrible because our settings are wrong.
No, there's no way. You said this is dummy proof.
Well, I think we can add some ice cubes to the brew after and it should taste great. Alright. But I got the mute roast, or no, sorry, distillate roast of this coffee. Their profile is really nice. It's definitely more approachable if you're used to like the Western style of roasting. It's not going to be like drastically different.
Show me how to pull modern espressos. I just know how to make latte art now.
Modern espresso. Oh, can we rinse this guy out?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna pull this coffee.
You need the splitter.
So I'm gonna pull this Parinama honey processed, and hopefully it will taste great. Hopefully I remember how to brew espresso.
Yeah, unlikely.
Unlikely. The confidence level's low.
Big doubt.
So the way I would pull a lot of these coffees that I just launched is I'd pull them slow. Well, slow pre-infusion, and then you can ramp up to a low pressure. So what I would do is I would do something like this. About 1.5, 2 bars. So we're filling at around 2-3 mils per second.
It's filling at 5 actually.
Well, no, it was filling at 2 and 3, and then now we're gonna ramp up to about 5 bars. You know, this is a lighter roast, so it's not gonna look the prettiest.
That's a really slow scale, by the way.
And then I'm gonna ramp down and end it. So, you know, 18.1.2 in, this is a 1 to 3. I do think this is a coffee you could pull shorter. But there we go. So that's how I pull this coffee. Give it a little mix, but man, it smells nice. And then Beanseeker is on 213. We're almost there.
I'm more excited about that than this desolate.
No, this desolate is good.
Wait, so which one is this?
This is the desolate.
This one is a distillate?
Yeah, the one I just pulled is distillate.
Is he making Spro or is he making...
I made Spro.
Oh, are we splitting it or is he
We're
doing...
splitting it.
Oh, okay.
I was just.
Yeah, you
mixing
can
it up.
split it. Yeah.
Oh, that was my cup.
Oh.
No, let me watch where
The
it's
one
from.
here?
No, that was I grabbed that
No,
one.
there was a cup here.
No, that's mine.
Oh.
We're mixing cups.
No, mine because I had put mine with the LaCroix. That's my
This is
LaCroix.
yours.
Yeah, the one over there. That one's mine.
Yeah.
There was a third cup.
Yeah, where's your cup? I don't know where your cup went.
You wash it. That's 3, right?
I have 4 of these.
Oh, yeah, 4? Never
Yeah.
mind. Then there's the 4th one and he threw it away.
Oh God.
Yeah, we threw it away.
All right, got the distillate.
Give me that.
Passing it out. This should be a very sweet coffee, unless brewed wrong. Because the scale was a little slow. I did pull a little longer than
It was a little short. It was 54.
I thought.
Were you trying to stop at 50?
Yeah,
Oh, there's more, right?
I wanted this to be shorter.
Ugh.
It has that coating effect along the.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, this is a very sweet cup. Super sweet coffee. Rounded. There is acidity in here, but it's very integrated. And that is kind of the interesting thing with the roasting style here is like it's not like crazy in your face. But there's a really lovely silky and I would say butteriness to this milkiness. It's like drinking milk tea. Really long aftertaste as well. So that's the really cool thing. When I was working on this project, we had the same coffee roasted by our reference roaster in San Jose and all these other Asia roasters, and we cupped all of them. And where you experience acidity is so interesting. It's like, is that acidity up front? Is that acidity integrated? Does it maybe have a buildup? Stuff like that. Really cool. So, that's what gets me excited, and like I'm really happy to actually be putting these roasting profiles out there. Yeah, these are the ARP beans. The shot we just pulled because we're waiting for the Beanseeker to finish the cold brew. The one we just pulled was the distillate honey process. Super sweet. I got all these coffees that I had to, test and whatever. I might as well use them to brew. But what is going on in here is this is actually a Hydrangea La Palma El Tucan Hero Gesha that is being brewed right now on the Beanseeker. You want to keep doing the latte art, Harry? You keep going.
Here, I'll do one last.
Hey, you're hyping up Destillate so much. I'm gonna send a strongly worded letter if it doesn't hit the spot.
I think I wanted to find like unique ways to talk about both of them. If you like something like Say, I think you will like Mute more
And Destillate?
than Desolate. I think Desolate, or like, I think Desolate is not as light as something like Say. It's not as light as the Mute, but it is really fun.
Yeah,
I think it's very sweet, very integrated. I think Mute is more in line with what I think a lot of these light roast enjoyers enjoy. Again, both these coffees are light roast, but Desolate, we can also pull a shot of Desolate as well. I'm running out of the coffee, but Desolate is definitely more, Mute is more, I would say, interesting. Like if you've never had a build-up ever, you've tasted something, there's like, there's an active build-up before you get flavors. I think that's super fun. It's just like basically the opposite style of what a lot of Western roasting styles focus on, I feel.
It's desolate of acidity.
But you know, we're doing a pre-order. It's a pre-launch, okay? Hopefully you guys like the coffees. Time more grinder.
Oh, are you using 64S?
64S.
So slow. Are you almost out of ARP coffees?
That specific roast date, yes, almost out of. I think I'm also actually almost out of the actual coffees too.
What do you mean by like the reference?
No, there are only like 10 of them in stock.
Like what? The Nestle's?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's pretty good. I'm happy people are getting them.
Hey, Harry, buy all 10.
Yeah, Harry, you should buy them all.
No, and then you won't refund me for helping you with the e-commerce.
No, it's not a refund. It's a purchase. It's a purchase.
He's not giving you any money.
Yeah, I'm not. You're giving me money.
Why would I do that?
ARP batch 1 ships next week, aiming for Wednesday. So we're gonna batch all the orders Tuesday midnight, and we're gonna ship out. Well, we need to roast said coffee on Wednesday and then ship it out. What are you looking for, Harry?
I don't know. I'm gonna use this.
Yeah, go for it.
What is that? Oh.
So I'm shipping using USPS Ground Advantage. So I'm hoping those coffees get out to everyone by the end of the week.
Well, it depends on where
But
they're located.
it depends on, yeah, right. If you live in the Bay Area, because we're roasting the Bay Area, you should be getting them in like 2 days. Well, most of the orders are Bay Area and New York. Okay.
But the New York people are out of luck.
Yeah, New York people probably, if you're lucky, Monday. I would say Saturday or Monday.
Saturday.
Could be possible.
So it's been a tough.
Hard to tell.
I think Monday is likely.
But you probably shouldn't touch the coffees until around 10 days after roast. I would say 14 days for mute, 10 days for distillate. Although I have had some of these a little bit out, a little more extended, and I think they're pretty good out actually 3 weeks out as well. But it depends on what you're doing.
Like shorter too.
Yeah, I would say like
seven.
If you're brewing pour over and you're doing longer blooms and you're letting it off gas, 7 is fine.
It's happening.
No, this shot is taking a fucking year.
I was told to do slow. What is that? 72-second shot.
Yeah, we're just like, holy shit, this takes a
Yeah,
year.
it's a 50 yield. What do you mean?
Alright, we can get some latte action now.
We don't need this segment.
Right.
I just told Brian I wanted to come practice. And
Yeah,
he
he's
was like,
practicing. Well, I was like,
It's still cold.
hey, 259, 260. Yeah, there's like food safe stuff.
I'm food sir.
Oh yeah, you're a food
Well, I know a
handler.
food handler too.
Yeah.
The card, right?
Yeah, it's 4 hours of my time and $15. Although I was reimbursed for it. That's the suit.
Our Beanseeker brew is finally almost done.
Yeah.
How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for a bit.
Too long.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh no. Rosetta.
Nice. I feel like you're filling too much before you do the
You
pour.
are correct.
So you're running out of milk before you can do the actual art design.
Okay, I'll be more aggressive.
You need you need to be more conservative about how much you're pouring there.
Your feeling is
My feeling is
valid.
correct.
Your feeling is valid.
All right, let's see it. Let's see if you can finish up before the Beanseeker finishes.
I didn't know I was competing against it.
You could have one Beanseeker brew or 6 different lattes. we're at 270. We need 5 more mils, 5 more grams.
Oh, it's only the 275, right? Not
Yes.
300? Okay.
Yeah, not to 300. Because if I did it to 300, it actually put more water at the top. Because it's only measuring output weight. Alright, let's see it. Oh, that's looking good. The fill is good.
Yeah, that's a thing.
The texture, the thing is, the texture is good. I just think you're pouring, too fast. You're, sinking all the design below the milk. Alright. Oh my god.
We're almost done. I can stop doing latte art.
Yeah, so Tom, the Beanseeker is like an overnight drip machine, but it's for ice.
No, maybe not overnight.
You can run it overnight. Hey, someone said speed pours, new tech, the new technology. Here we go. 274, 275.
Why are we counting down?
Oh, is it done? Oh,
Beep, beep, beep.
How do we turn it off?
Now, how do we shut it off?
there you go. It says extraction completed.
Oh, extraction completed.
Extraction completed.
Okay.
You guys have just witnessed a glorious moment.
So we should take it off, right?
Well, you gotta take it off. Do we want to measure? Do we want to measure this and look at EY or anything?
No.
Let's just taste it. Okay, let's taste this guy.
It's cold brew, right? We don't have...
It could be high extraction.
You don't have distilled, do you?
I do have distilled. Do you care about extract? I don't care about extract,
I don't
dude.
care about extraction.
Okay, let's taste it. Let's taste it. Let's taste
I
it.
have to go get my cup.
All right. So, obviously, it's been running for a bit of time. Okay. All right. Let me turn this guy. Okay. It has completed. We have our cold brew. It's cold. They're nice.
It's cold.
Wait,
Well, yeah, so it's cold. Yeah, so it's actually
decently
so it's
cold,
actually
right.
decently cold. We're talking. This is cold to the touch. The craft is cold to the touch. The liquid is cold in here, and obviously, if you ran this, depending on your ambient temperature, so on and so forth, that could influence how cold this beverage is. So, but decently cold. So let's try some.
Wait, what if you put a Paragon above it?
Yeah, you could put a Paragon above it and even get more. Liquid.
Do we have to dilute it or anything? Or?
You can dilute this, but this is around a 1 to 15 ratio.
let's
But you
just
can,
try.
but you can
Let's-
smell. So first of all, give it an aroma. Give it an aroma.
Okay.
No.
You actually smell fruitiness from this.
Do I not
Yeah?
smell
Yep.
fruitiness from...
Smell fruitiness. Here you go. Got some cold brew.
Of course, I'm not using the hot water stuff.
Isn't yours cup right over here?
Yeah, but it has espresso in it. Okay.
Oh,
hold on,
I see.
Hold on. I'll get another. What?
You grind finer.
Yeah, it's
What do we think? I'm gonna put. Hold on. Let me taste it.
I made six latte arts and meatball for this.
Hey, hold on. I'm tasting it. Give me a sec. There's fruit in here.
Yeah.
It's super sweet. It's very smooth. It's not gonna have the acidity that you guys like, right? If you wanted acidity, you would brew it hot, cool it down, or you'd brew ice pour over. This is giving you that this is what that ice drip style tastes like.
Yeah.
There's acidity, and it's sweet. You can tell like this is not low extraction. Like this is not low.
Extraction.
Yeah, like this is an all right extraction, but I would say we put this with ice. With this coffee, it'd be very refreshing, right? Think about this like easy drinking, right? That's what this is. This is.
My question here is, well, we did ours is only 1 hour, right? But if you
Yeah.
did it like 2 hours, it would like maybe oxidize, right? I think it would.
Yeah, like I think some of the longer extractions could potentially get some amount of oxidation, but it's still better than doing stuff like the fridge or cold brew toddy and all that stuff in the fridge, right? This is still better. You have more control, but I like how this tastes. Like given what this is supposed to taste like, this is
Which coffee is this?
This is Elpet.
Oh, okay.
Hydrangea Elpet.
I mean, it's like decent, but also, I don't know.
Like you can tell there's more to unlock,
Yeah.
right? And you unlock a lot more of that by just brewing hot. That is just the reality of cold brew. It's like you're not ever going to be able to extract.
Well, we could also
everything.
grind finer.
You could grind finer, but at the end of the day, this is this flavor profile, right? Like we're talking, this is this style of coffee. I actually do like how this tastes. I think this coffee works pretty well for this. Like you have a punchy coffee, you have a more wild, funky coffee that
That's how you avoid all the funk.
there is funk in here.
There's like
still.
so little funk in here now.
But it is that flavor profile within the brewing method, right? Like, at the end of the day, what can you extract with cold water? So the fact that you can even get fruitiness out of a cold water is pretty good. Like, we're talking very, very cold water, and you get fruitiness, right? So that's pretty decent. Personally, not to my preference, because I like to have acidity. If I'm drinking iced coffees, I personally associate refreshness with something like sparkling acidity. That's why I like sparkling water. But I do see a lot of people who enjoy this flavor profile because this is a very smooth and rich flavor profile that can have some of the fruity notes and acidity that exist and vibrancy in coffee, but it's so very blended in with the rest of the brew. So, not bad, but, I would say the Beanseeker, I really say this Beanseeker here is like, here we go, now you can see me. I really say that the Beanseeker is just easy to use, right? You don't need to babysit it, I just let it run.
I'm wondering if we can if it could be modded to go faster.
Yeah, so we can make this go faster currently, but you want to mod it even faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool to see what happens if you dump a ton of water over it. But I think the challenge with this is then because it's cold water, you can't grind as fine because the cold water will extract slow.
I know.
But I think that's why they'd use this type of medical grade paper filter because it is actually pretty fast flowing.
But my other considerations are maybe with that 5-layer filter, the other one, not this one, but the other cloth type filter like this. There's the disposal one. That one has with 5 layers. It's really fast.
Yeah. So, but I think this is a good platform to start with, and I actually do like that it's a V-shaped dripper for this.
I think you can use any dripper, right?
Yeah. You can use any dripper, but the stock one's not bad. Does do a pretty decent job here.
Does the base come off or is it stuck?
The base doesn't really come off, but you can fit.
I see.
We definitely can fit other drippers in here, right? I can just stick my April in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel I don't know. I just feel what if you dump more water, right? Don't go.
Was looking at the Time More drip machine, but this is dope. I'm actually curious about doing an April one. I might do this. You guys can totally leave, and I'll just let this run.
Someone says custom filters.
No. Custom filters are not needed for this because you can use any filters. You can use. I'm gonna try one with an April, and some of these guys might leave. They want to hang out more.
Gonna leave.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need to wait an hour for your cup of coffee.
Wait, but how are you gonna disperse the water properly? You see these multiple AeroPress filters.
I could use this.
But if you use you need to cut out a big put paper right out of it.
Maybe the Oreo will be better.
Yeah.
Because it's smaller.
Oreo's better.
Just because it's a smaller head, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, do you? Well, I guess I could let it go here and then like agitate it. I could like try to agitate it.
But then you have to like remember to do it. Like it takes away all of the hands-off nature of it.
Maybe I think with a faster flow rate, this would work out. I'm gonna try this. I'm curious.
I just feel like maybe if we can mod it to go 600 mils an hour.
Should we just put it at the fastest flow rate and see what happens?
I think that you use such a slow pump.
Oh, is that what it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the pump.
Yeah.
Okay.
It means a small pump.
But it's just like cold water, right? I feel like it doesn't need that much power to pump on. So.
Hey, but we gotta use the power. You know, there's only so much power kit in this. These
As fast as
RGBs.
the pump can spin.
That's possible.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like the puck attachment for the AeroPress, but you have a lot more control.
Which one is that?
There's a iced drip attachment that you can do with the AeroPress, but
Okay.
this is way more control than that. So I'm gonna just move this guy here. And let's see if we can, we'll just do another one. And people might leave, but let's do it for fun. With this, I think I'm definitely gonna preheat. So we're gonna try in April just for curiosity reasons. I am also gonna lower the dose a ton because I'm gonna do a 12-gram brew. So what I did earlier was I did a 300 mils per second, but with this, I think I'm going to just I maxed it out at 600, and I want about maybe 175 out. So it's about 12 to 200. Yeah, we got the breathing. It's like the gamer. You know, it's breathing like an alien.
I'm surprised we don't use this. Is it cheap?
What's cheap?
Yeah, it's cheap on Kickstarter, right?
Yeah. Can I steal some save from you? I'll give you some coffee in return.
Yeah, which saves do you want?
Whatever you don't want.
There's probably some look at some of these bags. There's some in the cabinet.
You don't have the bill stuff, right?
No.
I'll give you
What?
some.
Hey, Bill was gonna give me coffee because I carry his ass in Overwatch.
Hey, wait,
Is
what
that
are you
an
meaning?
overstatement or?
I heal him every game. Which one's that one?
The Kenyan?
Oh yeah, you can take that Kenyan.
No, just take
The Japeth Kenyon's also pretty good too.
Yeah, for save.
That one's really good, but I don't know if I want you to take it.
He wants a worse one.
Oh,
Just
just
take
take one of the Kenyons then.
Should I just take it or do you want?
Take some of it, because I still want a little bit of it.
Oh, this is from the sub, right?
Yes.
You get some CGLE in return, so I'm only giving you good stuff in return. Expensive coffee, man.
Oh, do you have that coffee with you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has it.
I'm training you. Or I'll just give you this. Do you want this Jansen instead? This is not Jansen.
I'll take Jansen.
Oh, you have Jansen?
Yeah, look at this. I saw
Oh, what coffee is this? Here, I'll show. Ooh, look at this. Look at what Harry brought over. Jansen Lot 172.
I brewed that at work yesterday.
It's good stuff. By the way, Bill Hydrangea, our good friend, he started a coffee subscription, and I think you guys should check it out.
Oh, here's the bag art. This is what he's.
And then Harry's hooking it up and giving me, or I'm trading him some coffee for the CGLE SL34 Natural Black Currant Umeshu Granny Smith.
Actually tastes like a CGLE.
It's a very interesting coffee.
Yeah.
And this was on Bill's coffee subscription, so it was pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a subscription for last month, right?
Yeah, so definitely worthwhile checking out his sub.
Does this look like 45?
40? Yeah. Probably.
I might as well brew this coffee.
What is that?
The Jefferson Hernandez.
Oh, okay.
This is a washed churroso from Say. I've quite enjoyed it, but I'm super curious if I do an ice brew of it, what it will taste like. Don't hurt me,
Grind
Rance.
super fine for it.
I don't think I can grind super fine because I'm using a Kalita filter.
The thing is, it's the same coffee with low solubility.
I don't know, let's figure it out. Maybe, so I'm gonna do 12 grams. I'm gonna try this again. Let's see what happens. I could use the Apollo.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I just,
Oh, wait, do we need to pour out this milk?
yeah.
Well, I'll do that now. Need to give him some coffee for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting upgraded.
He's giving me the worst of a say for the best of Bill.
So the worst say is pretty good already.
So, keep on. And we just show some strangers.
Oh, okay.
Throw that.
Oh, give us a cherry. It's the easiest one to put on your meat.
All right, I have gotten it here. Okay, people are making jokes. Imagine ordering this at a cafe and sire, your coffee will be ready in an hour, and then grab a cappuccino and sit down and work while the Beanseeker's going. Yeah, you know that's what I think you're supposed to do, right? Is you're supposed to let the Beanseeker run while you do other stuff. But everything's cold. I pre-wetted everything. I'm gonna try this guy again, and you know we'll see how this goes.
What?
I'm actually really curious.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You brought this one.
No, mine's my back.
Where's your coffee in here?
What? No.
See if the angle works out. Let me see it here.
What are you talking about?
Someone put something in here.
But I got my 12 grams here. It's in a Kalita 155, so hopefully that doesn't break anything. I maxed out the flow rate here. I'm gonna use the lowest temperature. This is zeroed. We're gonna start it again.
I was thinking, no, like, that's not mine.
Are we gonna get massive channeling?
Where's the dispersion?
All right, maybe I need a dispersion. Maybe I do need a dispersion.
You are gonna get massive channeling.
Oh, curse. Oh, curse.
You're a cursed brewer.
No, I'm not cursed. All right, saved.
This guy was judging my espresso earlier.
Let's try to lift the paper filter up. I need to also center it so like it actually touches stuff. We could even go like, you know, with the mellow drip setup, and that would work kind of similar.
How about double?
I think it's gonna.
Should I double?
Wait, but do you know how wide it is? Like, will it not hit the sides of it?
Try.
It'll actually fit on top, I think.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is super cursed.
See, it fits perfectly.
Super cursed. Mellow drip lift with a dispersion paper that is semi-touching all the coffee.
Not centered.
Well, because I'm trying to make sure like all the grounds are all saturated from the start.
Goofy barista.
Dude, it's probably gonna taste great. This is better than what most people are bringing at home, you know?
Yeah, but it's like putting anaerobic.
Yeah, so this is a lot faster than before. We're brewing at the max speed of 600. 600. Look at the speed of the brew. Look at the velocity.
Oh, so that's 600 milliliters.
600, dude. Look at that.
So every
600.
What's the new? 6 milliliters per minute? Yeah, no, 60. 60 milliliters per minute.
It's not going. The temperature is trying to go down to the. Okay, there we go. Now the temperature is declining. Oh, we're getting the juice. The juice is coming out.
Oh no.
Why is he
What
gotta say that?
do you mean? Oh no.
The color of it is really unpleasant on here. On the camera, it looks extremely unpleasant.
That's because these are RGB lights,
You
dude.
better drink this.
Here we go. Look at this, guys. Look. Oops, sorry. Look at that. We got the coffee coming out. The beans have been seeked. And I'm just gonna let this run.
Alright, see you next year.
See you guys in a year, you know? But yeah, at 600 mil, I'm super curious if this tastes good. I could just go and like take a nap and come back.
What's your
No, you can't stream yourself with snapping. That's against TOS.
Yeah, you can. You can stream with this doing something.
No, but you can't stream yourself napping.
No, yeah, obviously I can't be napping, but like I can stream this doing something.
No, I mean, I guess it's possible, right? If he puts like a futon right here, he's just in the frame. It's okay, right?
I think it was before in Twitch. It was against TOS.
Yeah. On Twitch is nothing against
I can't just like stream and have this run for like
No,
No, you
overnight.
can't do that.
You can't do that.
No, I'm just saying you can't of yourself napping.
Oh yeah, like because like I want to run a live stream of this running at the slowest possible.
No, what I was proposing is you put like a futon here and then put yourself in this.
Oh, and then I sleep in the background making cold brew while I nap.
Alright, if you don't finish this by the next time I see you, I'm gonna be really
Dude,
sad.
26 grams. Maybe. All right, that's the next Beanseeker coffee.
Oh no!
No,
This is the Beanseeker next. CGLE natural.
I'm making up for you not subbing to Bill's sub.
This is like a 10-minute brew. Yeah. Hey, it'll be done in 10 minutes, guys. You can wait a little before you guys leave.
Back to the latte.
You can go back to the latte art.
Oh, I'm tired.
So I think it's interesting because I'm like, how much of the flavor profile do we lose by doing fast, going from 300 mils per second to 600 mils per second, right? Because I like this because it is super smooth. Okay, the flavor profile is super smooth. It really, it doesn't kill the acidity like a day-long cold brew.
Boomer taste buds.
No more taste.
Boomer taste buds.
But it's hopefully going to maybe retain some of the initial flavor profile that we get at 300. And I'm curious, if you run it at 50 versus 300 versus 600, how much of the acidity gets integrated, or how much acidity even exists at all. I would envision at 600 mils there might be more acidity and less of this rounding effect and integrating effect that we get at 300 mils. So who knows?
That's kind of smart. The guy was like, put a narrow press filter on top of the milliliter.
Yeah, so we're double dispersion filtering here, or basically we have a mellow drip with the mellow drip lift attached here. The camera will focus.
What if we put another narrow press filter on top of that? That's what some guy said.
Yeah, and then we have the regular sized AP filter in there.
It smells like a chorizo.
I'm not sure what maybe the other paper filter would help disperse the water a little bit better than just what this is doing, but it is doing a decent job because I think this top part doesn't matter too much because the bottom paper filter here is going to help disperse the water across the bed of grounds. I am very curious though, because at the end of the day, this is a. There's a dry spot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't put the paper filter in fully easily, so I think like you can
Well, I
move
also
this
think
here.
like no wait, you need to adjust it so it's like more in the center, right?
Time to agitate.
Or I think it's partially because of your table is uneven. Like this, like,
Yeah.
it's not great.
But also, like, this stripper is not made for, like, there's no
Here you
integrated
go.
attachment. No, that's not going to work. Also, this isn't going to be the most even anyway because this is a wave filter. I think Oria, yeah, like you guys mentioned, Oria would work really well.
Size, yeah.
The small Oria, and then you negotiate, and as long as the water is
no,
touching.
I got an idea. How about Pegasus?
Yeah, or Pegasus would work too.
It always goes back to the Pegasus.
Paragon and Pegasus.
Paragon and Pegasus. I think you could fit Paragon here pretty easily.
Yeah, you definitely can.
But yeah, we're already at 30 mils. It's in a few minutes. There are 30 grams out.
It's done in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Or you set this to.
Well, this is the max speed, 600. You could do one more. I mean, like this should be done in like a little.
No, I turned it off. Man.
Oh.
Yeah, are you gonna be tomorrow?
I'm not working tomorrow. Tired. And it's hot tomorrow, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to go to the same.
Kind of some other things about this is there is like a PC fan out here. The Beanseeker is also pretty quiet. I would envision you just stick this in your kitchen or somewhere, and you just run it for a day.
Are you sure?
The
Sure. Not for me.
The aromas actually on this coffee, this churroso, is still coming through. That was one thing that I have experienced with the earlier brew is, well, even if you take some very fancy coffees and you say traditional cold brew in something like a toddy or a Takea brewer, you lose a lot of the aromatics. And I think that just might be because of how it's like immersion and you're sticking in the fridge. Versus this brew here definitely had a lot more aromatics than you would expect out of this style of brew. That's the same thing here that I'm getting is this open aromatic experience, maybe because it's this ice drip method.
Yeah, that's real. Okay, why bad? What the fuck? Why is EA 17 cents?
Oh, that's it. I see that.
Blackberry? Oh no, not the Genshin Impact edition. No, the batteries is probably the worst though.
All right.
He's still streaming.
Yeah, dude, you can do whatever you want. Dude, this is like his third LaCroix already.
That was my second LaCroix. We're already at 50 grams now. It's pretty fast. But I like that it's cold already, you know, there's no faff. I don't need to go and get ice or cold metal balls or, you know, like cleanup on this is basically the same.
Wait,
and it's cold. Like this is
one
cold.
question is like with the water, right? Do you have to drain the pump or how does that work? How do you drain it?
Let's see if it shows in the manual. But I think it's just the tube. Like it sucks the water through the straw, like the tube.
But there's like gonna be stuff in the top, right?
It's probably minimal. Oh, and then here are the specs.
Hey, you should try this with
A pulsar. The pulsar will not fit in here.
what? Oh, we have one, right?
No, that's the next level.
This is different?
Yeah, the pulsar's smaller than the next level. So the clearance here is not that
No,
tall.
well, I think what you mean is like this, right? Use this.
Do you mean the pulsar? Like the pulsar. So this is the next level one. I don't have a pulsar right now, but the alright. Yeah, do you mean the pulsar shower screen? This is the next level one, by the way. Like the level 10 or whatever that one is. This is not the pulsar one.
Yeah, but they're the black glass super delay, 45. I'll leave some though. Make a delay, yeah.
Actually, Harry, this is going to be a question you can answer. Have you been to Mad Lab Coffee in LA? Do you have any thoughts you can share?
No.
No, I've never been to Mad Lab in LA. I actually have tried some of their coffee. It was okay.
Wait, what type of roaster is it?
It's like I can't really explain it. Like I don't know enough about them, but there's so many roasters in LA that's like it felt like another roaster in LA. You know?
I see.
Yeah. So it's like American Light. I think they had an Ethiopian Natural. That was okay. I think their cafes are really pretty though. Yes, skeleton logo.
That's cool. Skeleton logo?
I think
Isn't
they.
that like Onyx?
Yeah, is that like Onyx? No, it's a skeleton, not a skeleton. It's not like the skull. But I had.
It's very different.
Yeah, it's very different. You know, it's not just a skull. It's like a spooky skeleton. You know. Mad Lab. Yeah, I had like one or two of their coffees, and you know, I wouldn't.
Not to your preference.
I wouldn't say like I have a very strong preference on if they're good or bad. It was a very long time ago. Their bags are, I think, gray. They're kind of pretty. They're like really cool. They have, I think, real photography of some of the locations as well. Like whatever things they're trying to show off, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. They have some weird stuff. Oh, okay. This is like a flower shower drill of skeleton. I see. No, it seriously is. Jewel Pro. I mean, you also left out the Pro badge.
Oh yeah, there's a skeleton with. Well, okay, yeah, a skeleton with the roaster.
Why is that evidence?
He's chilling on the roaster.
I didn't know it was awful. That makes it a 48.
All right, this is still going. We're almost done.
Wait, what is still going?
The Beanseeker. We're at 71 mils, 71 grams. We have 100 more to go. You guys can leave if you want. I also don't know how accurate 600 mils per hour is, you know?
Huh?
What does that work for?
What the heck is this?
Are you guys looking at what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
No.
What the?
Alright, let's go.
No. This is not the direction you were envisioning before.
Look at this.
Interesting.
It's definitely not.
What is the full ad there? Can I?
Yeah.
He's not even aware of it.
I'm gonna need to talk to someone about that one. That's what I'll say. Yikes.
Hey, you could recreate that right now. Put that on top of
Shut the fuck up. I just saw an ad.
Let's go find some more.
I just saw an ad that I was not aware of that existed for my company that had an orange that had like a it's like an Oreo glass and then there's orange and coffee going over it and I'm not sure about that one is what I'll say.
The first shot I saw was like, why is X-Wing showing the orange right now?
co-infused.
That's not co-ferment. That's like infusion during brewing.
Yeah, infused.
Infused. Oh god. We're extracting acidity in a different way.
Extract infusion.
Oh, you could put like a lemon there.
Mix some LaCroix in it.
Put the LaCroix in the water, right?
If you do put your hand to the Beanseeker, you will actually feel it, the pump running.
Like it's hot?
No, like you can feel the vibrations of the pump, cycling. Yeah. It's very subtle, though. Like if you touch the top here, you feel the pump running.
Oh, I see. But it's actually quite a noisy machine, actually.
I think it's not that loud. Because, like, the loudest part of it is just the fan at the back.
Isn't it here, the fan here, or in the back?
There's one at the back.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's like a, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally a PC fan.
It's like the power supply fan, Sarah. It's like.
Yeah, we should replace it with a Noctua.
It is quite loud, though, I think.
Yeah, like, this is the loudest part, is there's a fan at the back of this.
Is it only one fan?
Yeah, it should be one fan. And that's the loudest thing here. Might be hard to hear on the stream, though.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, because you can see it from the vacuum.
I just want to see like what's inside.
Yeah.
Just stick the one. It's one fan.
It's one fan.
Did you agitate?
I don't think I need to agitate now because the top paper filter has touched most of the top of the grounds, so it should work.
I guess I'll see for this.
We're only 60, 70 mils away now from completion.
Yeah, I'm already halfway.
We're over halfway to the halfway point. It is a very aesthetic process.
This is not a 10-minute brew.
Well, like, what's the math here?
No, I think it was.
Because we didn't count for the coffee being saturated.
No, I think because at the start it was fast and then it slows down. So.
Yeah, because this is output weight. Yeah. Output weight.
Oh.
Let's take a look at. Let's take you guys off the tripod a little, and let's take a look at what this is.
It's certain content Brian's always wanted, where it's just very idle content.
Hey man, this is the content here. Okay, so we have observed that thing where at the beginning it's definitely a lot darker, and then it does become a little bit lighter. but not as light as like the V60. This one I feel much more confident where the actual grounds are being much more saturated. With the V60 like this, I have observed, you know, whenever we observe bypass, like actual bypass, this is probably a lot less with it. So I think that's what's kind of exciting here is, you know, does this result in anything different? I am very interested in tasting Say in this presentation. I feel like it might be very weird tasting.
What would Latte say about this?
Hey, if I measure it and the number is good, he'll shut up. I think. Just be like, Lance, let me just take this coffee sourced and, you know, cold brew it.
Look at this comment here.
It's Joey.
Imagine having the world's tastiest bathwater and not sharing it to anyone. You know, you're right. The water here is great. Oh, let's open this package and you guys can take some. Well, let's see what is in here.
Well, let's not put it in front of the camera.
Yeah. Where is
This is the knife I saw over there.
We got this Caballero Greta.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet.
Wait, what the heck? It's like 3 months off.
I got it at the cafe in the Illumination Bar in Pasadena. It was great.
Oh, okay.
I got some lovely coffees from Cauvery Coffee. Since you guys are waiting, I'm not gonna try to dox myself, but let's see. Got some coffees from.
Maybe you can get out of the box.
Cauvery?
You did a one problem top.
Yeah. So some of these are.
Just take out all these, yeah.
So this is a few months ago. I made a video on Indian coffee with Tanya Rao of Cauvery. So she's a local roaster in Berkeley, and she got a few experimental coffees in that she wanted to share. And I think I'll make another video with her. But kind of interesting to see. So this is a typical Monsoon Malabar, but she
did all of them already.
And then the pea berry.
I think these are the ones.
But these are the two that she wanted me to taste. Is
That's the new ones.
some of the single origin Indian coffees. Very much like Chinese coffee, we have these producers tapping into cool processing. So Ratnagiri honey, Ratnagiri natural. I don't know. Let's open it. These were just roasted.
They're drinkable already. They're not just roasted anymore.
No, roasted 1 day ago.
Oh, look at the date.
October 6th.
Oh, okay. The other ones were like.
No, these ones are.
Oh yeah. These ones are drinkable, but these ones were just roasted. I just had a call with her the other day and caught up with her, and she's like, "I'm gonna send you some coffee." So let's smell these real quick. Smell the natural first. So is it natural? Oh wow. Smells nice. That smells nice.
Sure.
It smells nice. It's a natural. Honey process? Definitely fresh. The natural though, not bad. So these are still too fresh. We're gonna need to brew them. I think she'll probably offer them on her website as well. So pretty excited for that. But yes, probably gonna film a video with Tanya at the beginning of next year. We're all a bit busy because of holiday season. And if you guys have time, please check out that video. That video was very fun to make. We talked about Indian coffee. We brewed on the Sophie 72. It was a fun time.
Nice or not, Jimmy?
I think she's a competent roaster.
Yeah. It's like Tanya's. The thing is like she's roasting, lighter on some of these single origins, but like light in the context of Indian coffee. Basically she's like, if I wanted to do Western style light, it wouldn't taste so good, right? I have to, some of the Indian coffees just don't taste, for her, she's like, some of them just don't taste so good when the development time is so low.
She's catering to her audience.
Yeah, she has a very strong local group of consumers here, and the fact that she's putting these coffees out there is pretty exciting.
If they want Like, they want it to taste like coffee in India.
Yeah, I mean, most people are drinking these coffees with milk, or with the traditional, they call it filter coffee. They boil milk and they brew it that way. It's very different than your Western specialty. All right, we're at 132, guys.
What?
You can borrow it if you want to.
What is that?
$70.
Oh. No, maybe give it to Mr. Insomnia. It won't. It won't.
That definitely will not trip Insomnia's breaker. All right, it is. We're getting there. Maybe another few minutes.
I'm waiting bated breath.
Hey, this might taste amazing.
Well, yeah, because you're using good coffee.
Yeah, well, I used the Elpet, the hydrangea Elpet. That was a great coffee.
What? This one is safe?
This is the Say Churrosa.
Yeah, right.
I'll give you that.
Not today, because I don't have space for it right now. I'm going to an airport.
Oh, this still smells good.
Which one? Oh, Barrio? Yeah, Barrio is so good.
Oh, here's just that.
Yeah, you
No,
can take
what,
that.
What
if
you
you
should have used is this.
No, not.
Mojo.
You still have too much coffee.
Oh, oops.
I feel like Robert right now.
Where you have too much coffee?
Well, no, I'm just like digging around for coffee. I have too much coffee too, but.
Wait, this one is from you dropping it, right?
No.
What? No, like this crack for sure is because you dropped it.
Maybe.
Oh, the one on the outside?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the internal cracks are all because
Oh no, the
That's
internal one. I'm
just-
talking about the outside one.
the outside. Well, yeah, I probably dropped it a few
I
times.
remember that one. I was there for it.
April Brewer moment.
What was his video? He was like playing like this?
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Well, I can't do it with the other April.
What?
The other April's being brewed right now.
Oh, okay. Wait, 600 milliliters for okay.
Is this so good?
It's not opened.
Well, like, as soon as you open it,
Yes,
go over.
flat.
Well, you can like immediately,
Freeze it.
yeah, immediately dose it, right? Just take all his tubes and then dose it into
Oh, I need
those.
to return his accountant.
You want to borrow mine?
I don't need it anymore.
Well, right now, because I have the Kaya, right?
Yeah. Is it as good as the regular one?
Yeah, the same. Just
Same?
smaller base. It's like lunar versus pearl size.
It's actually a much better form factor for home use. Like, semi-home use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing once for the say. It's gonna be so good for the say.
Oh yeah, we have the Alitas coming in. I hope you guys, if you guys bought the Alitas, I think you should be very excited.
I got mine today.
I think mine's coming next week.
I
I
got.
ordered a little earlier, I think.
What?
You ordered it earlier in the day than I did.
Yeah.
You ordered it like 20 minutes before I'd ordered.
Yeah, and I ordered 4 pounds.
You're insane.
Yeah, he's drinking all of it
He's
himself.
drinking all of it himself, right?
I'm getting 50 grams of the April one too.
The April one?
Yeah. Guys giving me splitting 50 grams for me.
I'm getting 100 grams of the haiku. Peru COE.
Nice.
The one that you were trolling.
No, I wasn't trolling. He put.
I'm hoping Alita Washed is gonna be good this year. I mean, we know it's gonna be good, but like,
No, my guess is Alita Natural will be better.
It might be better this year.
I don't think so. The Washed is usually better.
Usually.
Yeah, but we can't use usually. I think it would be better for me to get the wash. I mean the natural, sorry.
I've gotten like last year. I mean, if you guys can see off in that corner there,
Well, the glitch one is also washed.
the Washed Alita is that green box on the very right. That was my favorite coffee of last
Grab it
year.
for you.
Yeah, you can grab it. That coffee there was my favorite coffee of the entire year. This guy.
Oh, they have a bigger cart this year. Or maybe.
Well, I showed up at the doorstep to buy this coffee.
Oh no! I think they have the both sizes, but you can buy this.
Yeah.
This is the 150.
No, that's 125. So
is that the same as this year?
yes, 125.
Okay.
That was my favorite coffee of last year. I'm very excited to taste this year's washed Alita.
This year is
Alita.
different. It's pretty different this year.
Actually, these two are really good. This one also. The Proud Mary. This coffee here, the Proud Mary Alita Estate, was also a coffee that was really tasty. I know some of you guys preferred this one over the Say last year, but yeah.
Yeah, like, look, this is the one from this year. I have a card too, but this is the one from this year.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
So I'm definitely excited to taste that one.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was my favorite coffee of the year. So good.
It can't be your favorite coffee of this year again, though.
It could be, but my top 5 are kind of weird right now. I have to figure out my full top 5. China Latte, like the thing is I'm not gonna do the traditional way of like scoring where I'm gonna try to actually follow some sort of cupping form and whatever. It's like I'm just gonna be like, this is what I feel about.
I mean, you had racing in the night last year.
Yeah, well, because I wanted to have like a blend that was also a decaf. All right, 170. We're almost at 175.
Okay, we're almost, can I take one of the names?
LaCroix?
No. You know what I'm asking about.
Oh, yay.
After this season.
Yeah.
I'm going to the airport.
Yeah. Oh, do you want a little cooler for that?
Oh, is there one?
Actually, do have some.
Oh, thanks. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck is this? It's from Dark Moon.
Dark Moon? Is that like
Dark Moon and Luminous operate out of the same
Oh,
building.
that place. I see.
Yeah, and they do the canned cold brew.
Yeah,
It's really good. It's
Hey,
super good.
Luminous got new cold brew.
I might order it. It's the strawberry.
The cold ferment.
Yeah,
three flavors.
Yeah, I might get the strawberry. I'm debating on ordering tonight. Oh, it's done!
Perfect.
Let's go!
I finally can have my second coffee of the day.
No, third, right? We were.
You had China Latte.
No, we also had the
All right.
Mr.
Oh my
Hazel.
God.
Oh, yeah, I'm confused about the cups now.
No, this is mine. The one I just took here. This one's mine.
Wow, that felt like 1 hour, not 10 minutes. It was more than 10 minutes, because you can't just use the milliliters per hour to calculate. Because there's all the water and stuff retained in the dripper. This April dripper is chilled. It is cold. Getting all this cold water on my hands now.
That's great.
It's great. God, this is water.
Do you want me to wash the cup?
Sure, you can just rinse all the cups out.
This
Hold on.
one's mine. So it's-
Actually, I was gonna throw that away, but I'm gonna try to show you guys what the grounds look like. So, I'm gonna take this top paper filter off. Yeah, you know, it's like pretty evenly saturated.
Don't know if it's evenly.
It's hard to tell.
Don't know,
because
but
it's
like
so
they're all
long, right?
yeah, but they're all wet, which is what matters.
Thank you.
They're all wet.
This looks like tea.
Hey, you want to measure extraction?
No, it's too late.
No.
I'm gonna put some in the.
Wait, where is it? Oh, here.
It's so tea. It looks like tea.
Tea like.
Look at this color.
It could be good. It could be good.
You know,
Oh, what? Oh no! Oh, here's yours.
Okay.
it's so clear. It's not red poison at all.
I'm gonna pour some. This is super.
It just tastes like tea.
I'm gonna try to pour some on here. Questionable refract. I did calibrate this the other day, but you know, who knows.
Oh my god.
That's questionable.
That's really questionable.
Hey, it's cold already. It's already
No, but the problem is that it's distilled, right? It's even 0.
I calibrated it like 2 days ago, and then I didn't use it anymore.
That's not right.
What are you talking about? Here, I'll fucking zero it. Goddamn, I'll zero it.
That's not right.
What are you talking about? It's not right.
This doesn't even taste like that.
That looks like tea. Yeah, it does look like tea. I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's low extraction.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Hello to Harry from Japan.
Oh.
I don't know.
Why me?
Harry.
Oh, maybe this is reading too high.
Harry number 1.
It's very, dude. This is very sweet though.
It's all,
This is all sweet. It's all tea.
and then there's some hay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extraction is definitely low.
I gotta go to the airport.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
I mean, if I forget anything, I'll just come back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Straight water. Yeah, my uncalibrated DI fluid. Whew. Okay, so we have learned something is I definitely think with these super light roasted coffees, we're gonna need to up the extraction time. So 600 mils per hour is too low for stuff like this. Probably gonna need to either we could compensate by grinding way finer,
You can brew hotter.
or we could brew up the temperature a little bit, or we lower the flow to like 300 and less. I will say though, I do think people are gonna like this.
Sleeper.
This type of flavor profile is super approachable. Tastes like tea. It's super sweet. Low extraction, right? But I do feel like that's why people like some cold brew. So who knows? But all right, we were able to do 2 Beanseeker brews this entire live stream because that is how long this thing takes.
Did 6 lattes.
And we did a lot of
And
lattes.
2 shots.
And yeah, so that is the reality of running the cold brew machine. But you let this thing run, and it does everything for you. I will say that I probably will tweak this recipe a little bit more for this specific coffee, and I'm just gonna I probably just let this thing run for a much longer period of time and then try it again. But yeah. You can, so what did we learn, kids? You can't just pump water through the bed. Well, you can, but it probably would be better if it wasn't very, very, very cold water, and this is a very unsoluble, not very soluble coffee. That would also help. But yeah, okay, all right. I think we'll probably wrap up now. Went over the Beanseeker. Harry did a bunch of latte art. Want to thank everyone for hanging out there. I showed off some more of those ARP coffees. Thanks everyone for getting the ARP coffees. And want to thank you guys for hanging out on the stream again, and I'll probably see you guys some other time later this week. I like streaming on the weekends. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna end the stream now. See you guys.
Nice. How long was that?